Mikey and Me is in Chelsea, Michigan, real close to Dexter. We live on an old farm, and it used to be a dairy farm. So we have a big old barn, and we turned it into kennels, and that's where we keep our dogs.
What is Mikey and Me?
This is a shelter, which means we provide a place for dogs that don't have a home where they can live and they can learn how to interact with people, how to interact with other dogs, how to be on a schedule, just like we do.
The shelter was named after a dog named Mikey.
Mikey and I did everything together. And every time I went to the grocery store or out to the yard or anywhere that I would go, Mikey would go with me. I have Mikey with me every day in my mind and in all the things that I do for these other dogs.
So where do the dogs come from? Mikey and Me gets dogs from other states like Ohio, Kentucky, and Virginia. Sometimes dog pounds and shelters don't have room for new dogs, so they are sent to Mikey and Me and we try to find them new homes. Volunteers help take care of the dogs.
I think we have 18 or 19 adults, plus a lot of them bring their kids. So I think we're about 24 regular volunteers.
And we want to have people of all ages for these dogs,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, but it helps the dogs to meet children, to meet kids, and to meet adults, and even people that are older that, like our grandmas and grandpas. And so the dogs meet all kinds of people so that they do well in their new homes.
What do volunteers do?
Hello, my name is Jeff,
And what do you do here?
and I'm a volunteer at Mikey and Me Dog Rescue.
What does a volunteer do here?
They help take care of the dog. They feed them, they walk them, they give them water, they clean up their kennel. We do our best to try to get them to learn commands.
Why do you volunteer here?
Oh, because I love dogs, and knowing that it helps them find their forever home makes me happy.
We have new dogs coming all the time because we find homes for them, and then we have an empty kennel or 2 empty kennels. So once a week we have new dogs coming. So the best way to find out what dogs we have is to maybe have your mom or dad go to the Facebook page. We put photos of all of our dogs there every time we get new dogs. And we put information about the dog.
In just over a year, 50 dogs have found a home through Mikey and Me. Here are some of them. How can we help Mikey and Me?
We use a lot of supplies here at Mikey and Me. So we need things like treats for the dogs, all sorts of treats that they can chew on and that'll help them pass the time. We go through a lot of canned dog food, and that's something we always need is lots of canned dog food. We use a lot of toys. They like ropes because they play tug-of-war with each other or with the volunteers. They love tennis balls. They can chase them up and down the barn. Or there's toys that can be filled with dog treats. Some of these toys open up and you can put treats inside. And then the dogs have to figure out how to get the treats out. And that can take a long time. Another thing they love is squeaky toys. And I don't even have any to show you because we don't have very many squeaky toys. But that's something we really need at Mikey and Me.
Your teacher will give you a list of supplies that Mikey and Me needs.